Well, hey neighbors, welcome to the Shed Shop Evening Edition. We're getting attacked by bugs, but we're gonna enjoy it. Hey, guess what? I got a real special saw on my bench right now. You're gonna have to wait to find out. Just kidding, neighbors. It's in the title. Are you silly? Hey, listen, I got an MS200T. It's the Shed Shop's first 200T. And this is one of the saws that really helped me get started many years ago when I used to do this. Back when I had my shop back before, I got started with a guy named Jim's Tree Service up in Maine. And he let me practice on his saws. I said, hey, listen, neighbor, I had an ad up that I was buying old chainsaws because I wanted to fix them. And he messaged me and said he wanted me to work on his Husqvarnas. We put a Chinese top end on one. He hated it. So we ordered an OEM top end, and I didn't charge him no more labor. But then we ended up, neighbors, here you go, neighbors. He ended up telling me about these. I had one, and I didn't even know what it was back then. And I said, well, yeah, hey, neighbor, I got one of those. And he says, well, I'll give you $500 for it right now. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, you don't even want to know if it runs? He says, I'll pay for all the parts, and I'll pay your labor to fix it. And I thought, well, damn, I paid like $100 for this saw. And so that's what started my 200T venture. And I haven't worked on one of these in probably 9 years, maybe even longer. But I just did a 192T, and so I should be somewhat familiar with the setup. I normally take the handle all the way apart. I like to clean everything. And these handles are really complex. Once you open them up, the way the levers are and all the different things, you got to get into place. But it's worth it to me to clean it out. And so basically, the saw came in running, and here's the desperate question. What kind of top end does it have? Because when I used to do these in the past, I'd get them in all the time. I'd buy them for $200 and $300 on eBay, and they'd have a cheap $20 Chinese top end on them, and it'd be blown up. And that's why I bought it. Why did I buy this? I don't know. I don't order top ends from Meteor. I'm going to a lot more now because it's been hard to get some of their pistons, and I've been having bad luck with top ends, just having too much scoring. And I thought it's better to spend $100 than to waste 10 hours trying to fix stuff sometimes, even if my profit margin is disappearing. And so I don't know why I got a 200T top end, but I did, and it's been sitting here for 2 months, and all of a sudden a 200T comes into the Shed Shop. So guess what? If it's got a Chinese top end, neighbor Aaron, Ace, guess what, buddy? Your $1,200 MS200T will have a brand new Meteor top end. Nah, Ace wants this saw. He's a subscriber to the channel. Say hey to Aaron, and he's gonna pay $1,200 for this saw. Unless, of course, neighbor, you want it. It's gonna get redeemed right in front of you. The saw does run. I've never cut wood with it or nothing because I always go through my saws. And one like this, I'm 1,000% going through it because I want top dollar for this saw. And I want the person buying it knowing if it gets this on it brand new, they're going to have that. Okay, neighbors? That's it. I'm going to turn you right down to the bench, and we're going to work on this MS200T. We're going to start the tear down. I'm not even going to glove up because my hands are filthy anyways. Okay, here's your $1,200 MS200T, neighbor Ace. You're going to pay me $1,200 for it because, neighbor, I'm just going to do it right. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to go right into it, neighbors, and I'm going to be using this video as a record of what's wrong with it. I noticed this saw had this dust cover, and a lot of times this is missing. I actually have one on stock, and so if that one's worn out, we'll replace it. I have one I bought in a parts lot. It looks like they recently replaced their filter cover, and that does not look, this filter doesn't look that old at all. That can very easily be cleaned. I do have OEM brand new one, but I mean, this filter, I don't want the compressor to kick on. This filter looks basically brand new. I could spray that a little more and it'd be brand new. So I'm going to bag it. And basically, neighbors, it's got its little foam piece, looks brand new too. This is like an $8 piece of foam. So I'm glad it has it. Ah, the bugs are killing me, neighbors. They've come to seek, kill, and destroy the Shed Shop. Oh. So there we go. Put that in a bag. And then I'm just kind of setting up my view here so I know what you can see, neighbors. Okay? Just so I know how far I can go back. All right. Then we got our, I'm going to go ahead and take our clutch cover off. I really want to know what kind of top end this has. It's hard to tell without taking the saw down. I've taken the clutch cover off to see if I could see the Meteor logo, and I cannot see it. I cannot see the part what we're looking for when we're looking for the Meteor is we're looking for their name right here. Okay, there's their name. There's the MP, Meteor piston. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Look, gotta love the little tiny short strokes. That's why, neighbors, that's why guys like the 200T over other saws. It's just got a better motor on it. The short strokes, you can't beat them. That's why the 192 is not popular like 200T. It's the damn same saw almost. Just a different motor. Okay, our chain brake must be on. Yes, it is. There you go, neighbors. It looks like it's got a brand new sprocket on it. Either this saw is very lightly used, or yeah, it almost looks like it's an OEM top end. I just don't see identifiers on it yet. I don't recall where the Stihl identifiers are. We'll go ahead and start taking our recoil off. And I don't know if I have an AV mount for this front side. I think I do, but I don't know. Because those tend to wear out. And this one's ripped, so we'll definitely have to replace that. That's okay, neighbors. Don't worry. I'll get you a new one. Okay, neighbors. Just trying to keep the screws on the side they go on so I don't get confused here. So sorry. Okay. Bugs are killing me. There we go. There we go. What do I see here? W2. Boy, I don't remember what the damn... I wish I could just remember what the damn numbers were on these, damn it. I can't remember, neighbors. W2. This saw looks so lightly used. It's so confusing. There's still tags on there. There's a muffler tag on this thing still. Maybe somebody recently rebuilt this and fucked it up. Let's see, did that bolt break too? Don't feel like it. Okay, there we go. Should be able to take our muffler out now, I think. There's one more screw though, I can't remember. Oh, I gotta take our dust cover off first, that's right, okay. There's something back there. There's the plate. Alright, so I'm gonna take our spark plug out so I can get a piston stop in there. I do believe I have the specialty one for this. And I hate taking spark plug boots off. It's not easy to do with arthritis. Ah, bugs are biting me. I don't think this one fits spark plugs. I can't remember. I think it's a Husqvarna. There we go. That spark plug was loose too. Very loose. Ah, I hate when the little resistors unscrew. Then I can't get the dang spark plug. The little end unscrews. Darn it. Don't worry, neighbors. I'm just going to take it off. There we go. Okay. That'll be, we'll just use that as basically plug saws up or test plugs, etc., etc. Alright, now I believe I have right here, I believe this is the right one for the 200T. Okay. Probably just do rope in this. It's a little short block. I don't want to break my nice piston stop. Oh, and I'm going the wrong way anyways, neighbors. Darn it. Everything's slippery, and I'm tired. I want to be doing 028s right now. That's what I feel I should be doing. Sorry, neighbor Eric. For some reason, I had to do this saw. I'm not in the mindset to check all your squish and shit right now, neighbor. Damn. neighbors, I hate when it's like this. I hate busting knuckle. Oh, yeah. See, I hate busting knuckle. That hurts. That's okay. This sprocket looks brand spanking new, guys. I mean, it doesn't even look like a chain's been run on that. It is OEM steel. It is the right sprocket. I'm shocked that it looks like that. I really think somebody recently built this saw, or rebuilt it anyways. Okay. Got our T25 screws here. T27s, damn it. Don't know why I'm using that. Oh, just kidding. Haha. Everything's so dirty and filthy and vile. Neighbor Kevin, I guess I'm going to have to send you this link if I can find you in the damn Facebook there. You never did come to get your tiller. I said any reasonable offer. I meant just give me $20, neighbor. That's all my uncle wants. Well, he wants more than that, but I told him that's all we're charging. So, maybe Kevin, come buy that tiller. It's sinking in my backyard. We're never going to use it. We got too much rock out here. Ah, go away, bugs. Okay, pop our bumper strippers off, neighbors. Hey, listen, this isn't really an educational video at this point. When I reassemble the saw, I might do educational. Right now, it's just going to be a disassembly. Talking about the damn saw, trying to sell it to you neighbors. Because guess what? The saw runs, you can see the short. And I didn't do nothing to it. I just did what the guy said, put some gas in it, and fired right the hell up. Didn't have no problem. So I thought, cool. But a lot of saws do that, and then they have major issues. You just can't tell. Like blowback. One of my nightmares right now. Lots of saws with blowback. Okay, neighbors, now your worm gear can come off. Golly. Slippery, slippery. Now this dust cover should... Well, it's a two-piece on this one, I guess. There we go. Okay, neighbors. Set all that together. Don't want to mix things up. We don't want headaches. It's a very expensive saw. Okay, we're going to replace our muffler gasket. There's our muffler bolt. I don't think the other one ever fell out. Yes, it did. There it is. There it is, OEM steel. What do you think of that, neighbors? Is that not fucking beautiful? An MS200T that runs with an OEM steel on it. I love it. Haha. I'm happy. Guess what, neighbors? I feel like stopping right there because I want to message neighbor Aaron and say, hey, neighbor, your $1,200 MS200T is an OEM steel top end. And guess what? I'm still going to split this shit and check ring gap and make sure everything's good on this saw. Damn it. Why not? I have to. I'm looking at the crankshaft seals. I can barely see it through the oil pump. This is leaking. I think our tube's dried. We'll replace that probably. It's swelling up. We'll see. I don't know. I just can tell this saw's probably leaking oil. But of course, it could have just been oil from I ran it and then put it away. I rode it hard for 60 seconds and then put it away real wet. Okay, I don't know how much oil is in it. I'm just trying to get a peek at our crankshaft seal here. It doesn't want to expose itself to me. Okay, that grommet looks good. We'll use our little seal all trick on that. I'll tell you what, neighbors, I have Pharmatech seals for this. Problem is, I don't think I have. I'm just going to look at this for a sec, neighbors. It's perplexing to me, this crankshaft seal. I don't see a dust lip on it. Oh, there it is. It's just hiding under the grit and grime. There it is. There she is. I don't know. I love it. I love that this thing runs. It almost makes me just want to clean it up and sell it to neighbor Aaron for the offer he made on it. The most recent offer. The higher end of the most recent offer. But I don't know, neighbors. I know I can get a lot more for this saw. What do you think, neighbors? How much should I charge you for this saw? You tell me down in the comments below. That's going to be it. That's going to be part 1 of the disassembly because my hands are filthy, vile, disgusting, and gross. And I'm excited that this is a Stihl OEM top end and this damn thing runs. But I still got to see its heart, neighbors. I still cannot let this saw leave my shop without looking at its heart. What is its heart? Its heart is the piston, neighbors. I can't let you buy this saw off of me without seeing the heart, okay? We got to see what it looks like. We got to make sure there's no minor scoring. See, because I'm already looking, neighbors, and I see scoring on the piston. But is it scoring from dust? Or is it actual scoring? Okay, I can see it. You probably can't. I can see it down through that hole, neighbor. You're not going to be able to see it, neighbor. I'm so sorry. But it's there. I see it. I see it. I'll tell you what. Let me take you off the mount here. I'll see if I can show you, neighbors, okay? Hold on. There you go, neighbors. There's a peek at a running saw with scoring on the piston. But sometimes, neighbors, that's I see dust in there, and it could have just fallen in there. Sometimes that's actually scratched. It looks scratched to me. I don't know if it'll catch nail or not. I'm about to find out. Let's grab a pick. Okay, here we go, neighbors. I'm going to see if it catches nail or not. And by nail, I mean pick. It absolutely does not. Not even close. So, I do believe this saw probably sat, given the story. Boy, neighbors, I should tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. Okay, the story is real brief and it's real simple. Basically, a guy brought the saw over. He messaged me on a Friday. Saturday is my only day off. And I try and give that one day to whatever fucking creator there is. You know, if it's Jesus, cool. I try to give it to him. I try to just think about life and take my day of rest and try not to think about chainsaws or meteor or debt or buying a new building. I just got to have that one day. Anyway, so that starts Friday evening at sunset. And I'll take off until Saturday evening at sunset. And he messaged me on a Friday evening. I'd been working like 50 hours straight on saws that are still here. This is a couple weeks ago. And he says, you know, gave me his price. Neighbors, I'm not going to tell you what I paid for the saw. But it was incredibly low for what somebody says is an all OEM, low hours, couple owner Stihl MS200T. And I said, neighbor, yeah, I definitely want to buy that saw for 100% for what your price is. But I got to do it Sunday. I can't do it tonight, and I can't do it tomorrow. It's my day off. And I just trusted that if that saw's meant to be in the shed shop, it will be. Okay? And so I messaged him tomorrow. I said, hey, neighbor. Or tomorrow. I messaged him on Sunday. I said, hey, neighbor. Or actually, it was Saturday evening. Maybe he even come over Saturday evening. I cannot remember. I'll have to ask him. And he come right over. And not only did he sell me that, neighbors, he sold me this MS361 that apparently runs. I haven't put fuel in it yet. He said you can put fuel in it and fire it right up. And I just trusted him. Because the MS200T was the one I wanted to fire right up. And for the damn price he gave me this, I only had so much cash on me. I said, neighbor, this is what I got left. I'd like to give you more, but I can't. I said, so if you want to sell it at that price. He says, well, I wasn't even going to ask for that much. I said, well, damn. Perfect. As long as we're both happy. Because neighbors, a chainsaw is only worth what you and I say it's worth. The seller and the buyer are who determine how much that item is worth. Okay? Or the buyers if it's an auction. Okay? We determine what it's worth. I put my price on it if I'm selling. And you say, no, I don't want to pay that. You can tell me I want to pay $1 and I can say my chainsaw, my MS200T is worth $1 million. You pay me that price or you don't pay me at all. And you can say, it's only worth $1 to me. Well, we're never going to make a deal. But if we both think it's worth $100 and I sell it to you for $100, I'm happy, you're happy, and then say I know. I told the guy when he came to the house, I said, you know what this is, right? He says, yeah, I know. And that's where the story comes in, neighbors. I love it. It's like neighbor Trent was here today. Pissed off ex-wives. I love it. I don't love it that happens, but I love it that I got this deal because it was his ex-son-in-law's or something like that. That his daughter had and did him dirty. That was it. You know? And so, basically, that's why I got the saw at the price I did. And I just trusted. I thought, you know, something, nothing feels wrong about this guy. He's being honest. Neighbor Kevin and his wife, Vanjie, she goes by, I believe. Thank you so much for this saw. I don't know why the hell I'm working on it right now. I want to be doing neighbor Eric's 028 that's in the middle of my damn floor and has been in a bin in the middle of my damn floor for a week now. I want to do neighbor Luna's, John Luna's 028 Super. I got to figure out what the hell I need for these saws so I can pay outrageous prices on eBay. Okay, neighbors, and then I can't pass that to my neighbors. I might have to, but I don't know. We'll see. And so that's it. That's going to be it for this video. This will be video number 1 of the disassembly of the diagnostics of the MS200T. Well, it's disassembly. I don't need to diagnose this all. I'm going to, because I got to diagnose the crankshaft seals, but I'm going to tear it all the way down, and then I'll put it back together, and then I'll vacuum pressure test it, I think. I might do it right now. I don't know, but it will be on video for you, hopefully. Right now, I've just got to answer messages that are going crazy and think about what my next step is. Do I want to put this back in a bin? Well, I should say, does the king want me to put this back in a bin? Or does he want me to keep working on the damn thing? Maybe this is how I'm supposed to pay for my inventory. I don't know. This thing has been here for weeks. And I can make a fat profit off of it. You know, I could have sold it just as is and doubled my money. Easily. I had an offer that doubles my money. And so that's it, neighbors. Okay? Until next time, be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. Love you, neighbors. I love all 8 billion of you, neighbors. Okay?